From the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center, this is Mission Sunlight. Join us as we explore how the West Central Africa Division is sharing the story of Jesus throughout their territory. Although Africa was once called the Dark Continent, the light of the love of Jesus has taken root here. This region has a population of 350 million people from 22 different countries. Church growth is expanding as 865,000 members worship in 3,400 churches each week.
In our division, the challenges are great. When you talk about Boko Haram, it is here. It is in Nigeria. If you talk about radical Muslims, it is there. So you can see that the challenge we have is great. If you talk about political crisis, it is in our division. When you are considering the 10 poorest countries in the world, it is in our division.
We have moved from 6 unions to 10 unions. The financial indicators of the division just surprisingly moved from 25% self-support to 103% within this short period. We believe strongly that this is the result of revival and reformation.
Members and leaders have committed to several 13th Sabbath projects in this division to ensure continued increases.
The number one project is in Benin. This Benin is part of the 11 countries of the Sahel Union. Sahel Union has 11 countries out of the 22 countries we have in this division.
Benin Republic is the world headquarters of voodoo. That's why we want to establish a Seventh-day Adventist school in Benin Republic so that children from their young age, they may learn to know about Jesus and grow in Him and become strong Seventh-day Adventists. Also in Senegal, so much dominated by Islam, we want to use this means, that is education, whereby the parents can send their children to us so that they may acquire adequate education, balanced education, and they will be a blessing to their families, a blessing to the church, blessing to society.
The faithful witness of a church member brought truth to Benin's Parakou region in the late 1980s.
It's one member who left Cotonou and went to Parakou. When he went to Parakou, he tried to canvass. And through his canvassing, now he wins some people. And he come to Cotonou to say to the mission president and the officers who are working, okay, we have some members now in Parakou.
The town of Parakou is one of the locations in desperate need of a school to educate the children in the area.
Parakou is about 500 kilometers from Cotonou, the capital city. The project will be used to help children to reduce the distance to go to school because around, no primary school around. So children have to go far before reaching the next school.
If we start this elementary school, once the children are well educated, we are likely to make a difference. This is the reason why we want the World Church to support this very program. Our God has been so good to us. The work is growing, but at only certain areas. When a school is established, no one will run away. This is the reason why we are saying the church should support us again to come with this very project. The second project is in Dakar, Senegal, another Muslim populated area. Dakar is an old city. The church started in 1952. The officers of the union thought it wise that they will follow the same approach that they are doing in Benin, because they have found out that education can do wonderful things.
William Butler Yeats wrote, Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. It is the fire of the knowledge of a loving Savior that can dispel the darkness and bring hope to the people of the West Central Africa Division.
Education can educate the children, especially the young ones. And that is why in Dakar, we already have the kindergarten school, the kindergarten. We are preparing them from the very foundation. But then we need to continue. And that is why we want to establish a primary school in Dakar, so that those people who will finish the kindergarten will transfer to the primary school, and the education will continue. This is the reason why we are calling on the World Church to support this program. Dakar is a fertile area for education. But when you go and plant a church, it is not going to be easy for you to get it. The only way is through education. And the good thing about education is that one teacher, a good Seventh-day Adventist teacher, can handle several children.
West Africa has experienced unrest, but today there is peace. There are kids who are seeking an Adventist education and a faith they can call their own. This 13th Sabbath, you will make an eternal difference right here.
We want to thank the World Church. We want to thank those who want to support us so that these projects may become a reality.
I pray that whoever is touched by this message and is willing to offer something to support the project that we are about to take up, I pray that the Lord will bless the individual.
As we near the coming of Jesus, we all can demonstrate global unity and our commitment to the Adventist mission by giving to the 13th Sabbath World Mission Offering. You may never visit any of the 22 nations in the West Central Africa Division. You can choose to share Jesus with these children who need an education. You can choose to raise up new churches. You can choose to make a difference in heaven and on earth. What will you choose for your gift? Begin today to plan your gift of love. Reporting from Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire in the West Central Africa Division, this is Mission Sunlight, a production of your media missionaries from Network 7 Media Center.